Hey guys, back again with the Rage R10ST. This is kind of the final part of the review process for this truck. I should have wiped the table off. It's a filthy fucking mess. Most of it came off this truck. If you watch the run videos, the first run, I had a loose wheel nut, which that was just a stupid hardware issue. Not really a big deal. And in the second run, I had a premature drivetrain failure at the end. It turned out to just be a spur gear, which, that happens. When you're running around a rough track like I got, you are prone to melting or breaking plastic spur gears. It's just part of it. When I got in here this morning and I took that spur gear off, what I found is a pretty standard spur gear with the octagon slipper pad set up. Basically, that's an associated spur gear. So options are out there. That was definitely a plus. I liked it. The end of that third run this morning, though, after I fixed the spur gear, which I didn't record the third run, I apologize for that, but I was just out there fucking off before work this morning. And I just ran a little RCing on my own. Once in a while I do that. I don't have to record every single thing. But I dialed the shocks a little more. It was getting around pretty good. I had a bunch of horrendous fucking crashes, which I probably should have been recording because you guys missed some good stuff. The spur gear that I put on there, which I had several laying here, I just put one on it. I think I put a 91 tooth on it. And I think that was actually a hair smaller than the stock one because I did have to move the motor a little bit. It held up fine. Worked pretty decent. Survived all them crashes. Finally, towards the end, the servo act like it gets hot and it just loses its shit. The servo, I think the servo is junk. It could still be the radio, but I'm still going to call it the servo. I'm going to change that and see if that cures it. But I think I've gotten enough time with this car to make my determination whether it's good or bad or somewhere in the middle. And I think somewhere in the middle sums it up. As you saw, it's pretty powerful. It's wicked fun. Pretty good car. The durability seems pretty good. I mean, I didn't go over the Punisher a bunch with it or too much crazy shit, but it went for a lot of ugly tumbles on my track. And all I broke was one body post. And if I had kept clips in that, it might not have broken. I was missing one clip on the rear for the last two runs. So I broke a body post with all that beating. That graphite or fiberglass or whatever it is, I think it's graphite. It's not just plain old plastic. Them shock towers and that plate. That held up superb. Nothing else seems to be broken or cracked or fucked up. The screws aren't all rusty and shitty looking, and I have not cleaned it. So, the durability and the power to weight, that's a pro. The handling out of the box was pretty fucking sketchy. I guess what it boils down to with this car, if you're looking for a first RC for you or a kid or something, and you get suckered in by the flashy looking box and an awesome looking truck, and it is an awesome looking truck, that'll suck in a lot of guys for a first car, and they're going to be fucking disappointed. I'm sorry to say that, but this is not an only or a first RC. For us experienced guys that got some shit laying around and some experience, and we've gotten had to deal with things in the past as they come up, we know what to do when we run into simple little issues with this. New guy buys this and picks up a couple lipos and brings it home and finds out the motherfucker only takes a shorty pack, which that is a big negative. That really kind of irked me, but it's getting more common though with these mid-motor setups. But like I said, I've been around, I got shit stockpiled. I was able to deal with that issue when it presented itself. The new guy is not going to be so lucky, and this car could leave a bad taste in their mouth. I don't regret buying it in my own position. I've enjoyed this car, even the little issues I've had with it. I'm glad I picked one up and shared it with you guys. But I definitely would not recommend it for a first one or for a kid. There's just a lot of things that are going to be a fucking headache. I'll probably be running it some more because I do like this car. Overall, like I said, I like it for me. I don't like it for the new guys. And that's kind of what I do this for. People who don't know, they want to hear about this shit. I'll let you know about parts availability because I am going to replace that broken body post. I don't think I'm going to change the speed controller or the motor or anything. I love the power, the weight. I might try different shocks or changing the oil in them or something, because the handling is just, I don't think I can get it dialed right in. Of course, my track's a piece of shit too. My angles of my jumps aren't very scientific. They're just whatever happened with the fucking shovel and the roller, because that's how I do things. So that's it. Whether that gives you incentive to buy or the fear of God to stay away from this motherfucker, that's what I got to say about it. Hope this helped you out a little bit. Don't forget, the parts are interchangeable with that Charisma Desert Buggy. My final thoughts on that, I think, are still coming. My final thoughts on the Veta Karoo are still coming. That cool truck with a stupid name. I'm actually looking forward to doing that review. That truck interests me, and I really like it. That's it for the Rage R10. Unless I decide to bring it out one day after a few beers and beat the fuck out of it off the Punisher or something, I'll be sure to record that for you guys. But, that's it. If you're an experienced hobby guy and you like the looks of this truck and you get a kick out of the headaches I've had with it and think we could make it work better than I have, then by all means get one. I mean, the quality is there, it's decent, it just has issues that are gonna hurt a new guy's feelings. There you have it. I guess that's it.